What up, everybody? It's your boy Trevor here on YouTube. So today we're gonna make the first of a weekly series called the Friday Five, where we just make a little list of 5 things. It could be top fives, bottom five, just a regular old five like today. Today I wanted to talk about something that we can all relate to as gamers, and that's gonna be the 5 scumbag rats that you're gonna meet online and be stuck with as teammates. I also wanted to include some counters to them. Let's get right into the list. So the first scumbag rat I want to talk about today is the self-appointed leader. Hey, these guys are really annoying. You know why? Because no matter what, you're going to have to play off of them. All right. There's really nothing else you can do. They're going to make every decision, and they're going to send the decision that they've made, and they're going to tell you that you have to do what they say. Otherwise, you're going to have to play separate, right? Otherwise, you're going to be playing 2 different games. Unfortunately for you, there's really no way out of this one except for playing off of your teammate. You're going to basically have to do whatever he says or go do your own thing. And if you do your own thing, 9 times out of 10, you're going to lose against a coordinated team. Characteristics of these guys are they're going to be arrogant. They're going to think that they know everything. They're going to think that their abilities are better than yours. Any suggestion you make is probably going to be shot down. Hey, let's try this. They're going to say, no, that won't work. Let's do this instead. And if you try to argue, all that's going to happen is they're going to do what they said, and you're going to do what you said, and there's no winner here. Only counter, be the bigger person. Hey, let me tell you something. Unfortunately, these guys are pretty common, so be prepared to run into the self-appointed leader. At number 2 on our list of scumbag rats, we have someone that maybe is not so bad, maybe not so evil, but still very annoying, and that is the tilted player. Hey man, these guys are pissed off, these guys are angry, these guys have been having a bad day, and they are ready to take it out on anybody that gives them a reason. Unfortunately, you're going to run into a lot of these guys too. Maybe they've been on a losing streak, maybe they've gotten somebody from this list on their team that's checked them out for the day. Who knows why they're mad, but they're mad, and you got to do your best to handle the situation. Characteristics of this scumbag rat include very quiet calms and sudden outbursts when they do calm. So these guys aren't going to talk much, but when they do talk, it's going to be an outburst. They're going to be yelling at you, yelling at an enemy, yelling out a call out. There's going to be anger involved. Another common characteristic is they're going to make overly aggressive plays because they are so checked out that they don't want to be patient and make the correct plays. Now, thankfully here, there's 2 counters. You can either feed into their aggression and go crazy, go rogue with them, making stupid plays and hoping it works, or you can try to take a more passive role, play off of them, maybe bait them. You could definitely walk out on top if you use their aggression against your enemies. And our third scumbag rat teammate is one of the worst, probably my least favorite on the list, to be honest with. I'm talking about the everybody sucks but me player. These are the kind of players that are going to do something stupid, something that makes no sense, and then yell at you when they just cause their own death, when they just let a goal pass by in Rocket League, whenever they rushed into a group of enemies that you called out and they die. The reason that they have this inflated ego is because they feel that they deserve better because of how much time they've put into this game. The time doesn't equate to skill because these guys don't spend any time developing talent or developing mindset or developing strategy. They spend all their time blaming other people. It's just going to be a mess, and there is nothing you can do to clean this mess aside from mute them. Yes, that is the counter that I recommend to these players. You need to mute them, and you need to play your game. Listen, you're going to lose. I'm telling you right now, you're probably going to lose because these guys have been stuck for so long that they've created a delusion that they're doing nothing wrong, that it's just fate that they're stuck here. The best thing you can do is use this as a training exercise. Play your game. Don't lose composure and start arguing with these guys. You are not going to win an argument. You are not going to win the game. Practice your mechanics, practice your comms, practice your aim, whatever it is, and hope for a better teammate next time. Listen, there is one way you can win this though. If you can hard carry, you can win this, because these guys are going to be below skill level requirement. Our 4th rat on the list is definitely a troublesome one, but the trouble is less apparent in this rat because they can be very sneaky with it. I am talking about the stat padder. Yes, stat padders are scumbag rat teammates because they cost a lot more than you think they do. You may have even been tricked into thinking you were costing when they in fact were costing. So the stat padder, you're going to find these people playing it a little extra safe. You're going to find them not ever willing to take the risk. You're going to find them prioritizing personal gain. If they are the first to a site, they will not be the bait. They will not entry frag. They will wait for someone else to go, and then they will trade you. They will get the kill even though you earned the kill. These players very often think much too highly of themselves due to their inflated stats. They are actually much, much worse off because their stats put them with better people, and better people actually know how to play the game the way it's meant to be played. They're not just there because they play a certain way that pads stats. Hey, this guy is going to be tough to play with because you're going to find yourself as the bait in every situation. You're going to find yourself being the aggressor in every situation, and this can oftentimes lead teams to think, hey, you're making the mistakes here. You're being the asshole. You're the guy holding the team back. But let me reassure you, you're just doing what you have to do because that is the one and only counter to the stat patter. You're going to have to feed the stats. Entry frag. You're going to have to take the 50-50s. You're going to have to do everything in your power to set up the team for success, and then let them just run away with it. Hey, it sounds familiar, doesn't it? I bet you 9 out of 10 of your jobs are like that, huh? So if you get match made with this player, just be ready to be the unsung hero of the team. And then also be ready to watch everybody praise the guy that drops the most kills. And finally, the number 5 rat, the most diabolical rat of them all. This is a rat that craves chaos and destruction more than anything else in the world, and that is the troll. I am not talking about friendly trolling, maybe funny comms. I'm not talking about just messing with teammates. I'm talking about the toxic 9-year-old troll. I say 9-year-old as mental capacity, not as literal 9-year-old. These are the teammates that are going to be team killing and thinking it's funny. These are the teammates that are going to be purposely putting teams in positions to lose and think it's funny. These are teams that do things that aren't necessarily a troll as much as they are throwing, but in their head, they think that they're funny. They think it's hilarious. This is the worst kind of troll. It's a rare one. I want to say I get match made with one of these every so often, but when you get one of these, unfortunately, there is no winning the situation. The only thing you can do is flick a mental switch in your head that says, I am not going to get mad. I am not going to engage in activity with this person. I'm just going to wait for this match to end. They're going to say things to you in order to try to bait you into arguing with them. All you have to do, mute, block after the match, and hope for better RNG next time, baby, because you will be upset if you engage at all with the 9-year-old troll. And that concludes our list of 5 scumbag rats that you're going to find in online matchmaking. Hey, good luck if you end up with one of these people. You're going to need all the luck you can get. But hopefully this guide here can help you maximize your opportunity for success when you happen to get match made with a rat. This has been our first Friday 5. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to catch you on the next one. I should be uploading to YouTube more regularly. And hey, we'll see how this series goes.